When you have a member of your family that has a disability, in our case, it's autism, every decision we make goes through the lens of autism.
Hey special family, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, I'm AutismMom, and on this channel we talk about autism and everything in between. Today we're doing another autism fair use reaction video, so let's take a look at the video.
I just read a comment that said, it seems like autism dictates everything you do in your life. The comment was not coming from a kind place. And here's my response. When you have a member of your family that has a disability, in our case, it's autism, every decision we make goes through the lens of autism. From our jobs to whether we work or not being able to find daycare, not being able to find a school, getting calls from the school, medical issues, to where we live, actual location of where we live, closer to services, to not near a pond or a busy road, to friends and family, to where we go, to what we do. Do we travel? How do we go see our other son's hockey game? How do we enjoy spring break when we can't go on an airplane? Everything we do goes through the lens of autism. But here's what I want to tell you about that. This is our reality, and we shouldn't have to feel bad for it or even defend it. No one in our family is suffering. We're all doing the best we can. We have a very happy life. We just have to accommodate our son's disability. Please don't judge a family like mine that can't go or do or keep up with tradition or do it the way you think they should do it. We're doing our best in a world that doesn't always make sense. Give us grace.
She has made so many valid points. As a special need parent, the main focus is to accommodate my son's disability. I can't compare my life to anyone else's life or anyone else's way of living because my circumstances or my situation is just different. It is what it is. And yes, sometimes it can be frustrating, but that doesn't change the situation. It is still what it is. So yes, my life has been changed, and I change it around my son's, whether I work, whether the way I choose to travel, the way I choose to make arrangements, the nanny I pick, everything evolves around my son. So if it doesn't fit his mold, it just won't happen. And yes, please don't judge us because we don't have another choice. We can't afford to be selfish. We have a child that is special needs and it's not his fault. So we have to do whatever we can to accommodate him because we brought him into this world. Let's run to the comment section and see what the commenters have to say. First commenter says, everything, and let's be real, instead of going with the masses that are set out there to prove that autism is a gift and a wonderful life, it's extremely hard, exhausting, lonely. As a mother, I lost my own identity, and day by day I'm sacrificing myself for the sake of my child. Every day again, I do it with much love for her. But let's not pretend that it's a party and awesome because it's not. Ma'am, I want to give you kudos and take my hat off to you because you hit the nail on the head. It is very lonely. And yes, we don't have a choice as these parents, so we have to do it. And we do it out of love. But that doesn't mean it's not lonely, and that doesn't mean it's easy, because it's not. The creator responded, have you read my book? I talk so much about being a caregiver in crisis and how no one had any idea how incredibly lonely and isolating it is at times. Well, we need to take a look at that book and Finding Cooper's Voice. I'll take a look at it. Next commenter says, my brother was on the spectrum, so I saw how this affect a family as the oldest, 14 years older than my brother. When everything in the family is filtered through that autism lens, you can't help but to shortchange the other siblings. You won't want to, you won't mean to, you won't realize you are doing it, but you will. Oh my God. This is the reason why I choose not to have more kids. Because I won't want to, I won't mean to, I won't realize that I'm doing it, but I'm doing it without doing it on purpose, that I'm shortchanging the other kid. That's just how my views on it, because my son takes a lot out of me. Next commenter says, autism doesn't dictate what we do in our lives in my family. Anxiety does. Whew. I would like to say that the comment isn't true, but it is true for my family. When anxiety is triggered, it makes life so much harder and more dangerous, since my guy is bigger than me and becomes aggressive when anxious. So I do whatever I have to do in order to keep him at the lowest possible anxiety setting. It does quite literally dictate everything we do. Or I should say, it dictates what we can't do. We can't go into stores. We can't take vacations. We can't deviate from the routine even slightly. We have tried so many medication combinations, and this current cocktail seems to work the best when we eliminate anxiety triggers. And unfortunately, he's in the highest possible dose. Life is hard with a child with a disability. Ma'am, my hat's off to you, and you spoke the truth. Next commenter says, so true. My son is autistic and 28 years old. I am a single dad, and everything we do is through the same lens as yours. God bless you and your family. Next commenter says, love this, and 100%. I am just back from taking my 7-year-old autistic daughter to watch my 15-year-old twins volleyball tournament today. We are just back. I got through it, but I am on my absolute last leg with all the prep, strategies, mindset work. Taking her out for 3 hours beforehand outside in the freezing cold so she would be more likely to get through the tournament. I'm a single mom too, and have my kids 100% of the time. No one gets it. Why you have to be on your own lane, dig deep and build a life around the barriers. Only for me, I see them as hurdles and somehow get over them. And compromise is so key. Valuable lessons in these comments. These comments are amazing. These commenters are A1. Next commenter says, yes, so many things we skipped are split up to do. People on the outside really don't get it. It's hard to grasp if you don't live it at all. Next commenter says, I have a nearly 4-year-old autistic daughter. I have to plan supermarket visits for early in the morning while it's empty. Same with the hairdresser visit. Luckily, it's a small and quiet place. Going out for family dinner is something we avoid. We pick Airbnb locations for vacation because it is its own building, so nobody to be too loud. I haven't figured out how to take a flight yet though. Every plan starts with, how would she react if I can get it? That's exactly how I plan, and I'm gonna be honest, most of the time I wing it and then I see how it goes. That's how we started traveling, by winging it. So, but it takes plan. It takes plan. Next commenter says, hits home. We do the best we can with taking our son's needs in mind. Next commenter, and you show us every day that your life is full and more joy-filled than anyone making those clueless comments, all while educating and advocating for others. Well done. Next commenter, all of this 100. It is so hard to do anything or go anywhere because of Elijah's autism. Planning any day out is an event in itself. His eloping and being nonverbal plays a huge role in what we can do and can't do. Also, the occasional meltdowns and the fact of no matter how many times we try to explain or make him understand things he can and can't do where he clearly doesn't understand can be so frustrating and exhausting. Last commenter says, 100% true. My husband is about to retire, and our #1 factor in where we choose to live after being in the honeymoon for 30+ years will be the services our son can get and how far away we'll be from them all. All of our choices down to where and when we can travel are made from the autism lens. Most in my family don't understand that. They think we're not traveling thousands of miles to see them because we don't love them. I've tried to explain that that's not the case. Honey, after a while, it's nothing you can do to explain it to them. They just have to take what you said at face value. But you do what's best for you and not them. If you would like to follow the creator of this video, she's on Instagram. Her name is Finding Cooper's Voice. This is her Instagram page and handle. Go give her a follow and let me know if you plan your life from an autism lens. Let me know what that planning looks like in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.